Respectfully.
Governor Burr, if we could... I need to locate...
No. They don't attack.
Captain, the patrol we...
I may have spoken to, although it might still be...
Perhaps you would allow me to search...
Corporal, do you know which way...
Of course, Captain.
You will lead, His Excellency.
At your command, Captain, Your Excellency. Fine. Are you ready to go, Your Excellency?
No, not...
As you wish.
Please, help me!
Just keep walking, Renaigse. This does not concern you.
Have mercy! They will kill me! I am but a merchant who wishes to trade with...
If I were you, I would leave at once. A squad of guards are approaching.
Not Frati. Let's leave. We are not ready for an encounter yet. But we will get you for this.
Adloreda Onolmanawi. May the trees along your path always bear fruit.
Think nothing of it. Ulan told me that you were not able to enter the town.
It is true. The soldiers did not let me in. They left me outside, and the Donea Exdragao took advantage of this
Rest assured, I have obtained permission for you to enter from the governor of Hick, which should allow you to set up your...
Adloreda Renai.
Farewell, merchant. Perhaps...
Karantz, I need to talk to you.
I'm listening, Seal.
Do you remember the Mind Shakers?
Yes. If I understand correctly, there was some...
Even though my mother would never have traded the spirits of the people of the village. And she would have wanted to...
So you think that they'll...
Yes. And you understand these Renagse. Will you investigate?
I cannot go...
Anything else?
I must leave you. Ulan, I see that the governor of Hick...
He is. And I am very thankful that you...
We are very grateful as well, Your Excellency. However, if you could leave... I am sure you can understand that the discussion we are about to have must remain confidential.
Naturally. I hope that you will reach an agreement.
Karantz, I want to you. Will you invest?
I cannot go there.
Anything else?
I must leave you. So, have you
Our discussions were very fruitful. However...
Really?
Our peace treaty depends on the ability to exchange
And Chief Ulan has warned me that our merchants would be at risk of being attacked by the neighboring clan.
Mordoon, the chief of the village of Igugsob, is a Danea Exer. He is among those who think that the people of your island, but his village, would also benefit. If you could convince him to meet us, we could...
Without this, I am afraid we would... Peace and trade are linked. If I...
I am sure that you will manage to convince...
I can try.
Adloredar. We will wait here.
What are you doing here, Renaig say?
Ulan, the king of Vignamri, wants to establish a trade agreement and sign a peace treaty with the governor of
This sounds like something he would do. All he ever thinks about is picking up the crumbs left behind. All of that in hope of breeding new life into his village, while insulting the memory of the deceased men and women who lived there.
Hikmet's emissary will only sign if their merchants can move freely and in peace. They want to meet you.
I am not like him. I am a Donea Exregao, a proud man, not a slug. The Renaigse cannot be trusted. They are deceitful and only seek to trap us.
The Donea Exregao I have met were fearless, and yet you are running away from a mere meeting. By refusing to negotiate, you are only showing weakness, nothing else.
Not Fradi. The worst part is that you are right. I cannot refuse this meeting without appearing weak. Fine. I will meet Ulan and his emissary. Tell them to find me at Lambristel.
I will tell them right away.
You really know how to talk to people. I never thought you would be able to convince Mordoun. His anger towards the Renaigse is so strong.
Mordoun is willing to meet you.
You really are an accomplished negotiator and diplomat.
I knew you would succeed. Thanks to you, the whole region will be...
Do you know where this place is?
Of course. In our language, Lanristel means Glade of Promise. It is a sacred place.
In that case, we should go...
Yes, come back to see me soon. And if luck is on our...
Ulan is acting strangely. I do not trust him.
We should go to Lanristel to make sure we're not being tricked.
And if we want to see this encounter, we should leave now. Mordoun is being attacked. Let's go and rescue him.
No magic left. Drink a potion.
Adloredar, thank you for coming. You saved me. That accursed Ulan. I should have known he would betray us. My men are dead, and now I am injured. He achieved exactly what he wanted in the end. I will have to join another clan if I do not want my whole village to suffer the consequences of my defeat.
I'm sorry, Mordoon. I really am.
You were deceived, just like I was. Sometimes, among the stones, there can be snakes. Farewell, on Almanawi. And do not let yourself be betrayed again.
Traitor! This meeting was meant to establish peace, and yet you have exclusively sent armed...
Mordoon was a Denea ex-Regao. He would have never accepted an agreement. He would have endlessly attacked our merchants. We had to protect ourselves. If we were...
By lying and manipulating...
I am sorry, but I was unsure that you would agree to help us, if I understand your anger. But keep in mind that we are now at peace. Thanks to you are now a Karans of Ignamri. And should you seek it, you... anything else?
I'm in need of your help, Ulan. I'm looking for your High King. I was told that you were one of the last people to...
I wouldn't know where you could find him. He disappeared. You are our ally. Our friend. We had met in the council at Dorhad Genadu to decide what to do about the Renai. But we were unable to come to an Some of us are full of violence and refuse to see what we gain by Deirdre and the poor Bladnid were among them, alas. And only speak about the massacres. I defended you, of course, and attempted to make them hear reason, with some help from the cautious. But our disagreement angered Vimbar. He decided to leave us and to seek counsel. He wanted to go to the heart of the island to consult with on Milfrictim.
Do you think he might have stayed there?
I doubt it. It was too long ago. You should travel to Wenshavar, his village. Even if he decided to stay away from his people, he would not have abandoned his closest.
Thank you, Ulan.
Anything else?
Nothing. I'm...
Beard Tirtomad on Almanawi.
Hello. I'm sorry, but I do not speak your...
Really? Then you are a Renaigse. I have never met one with the bond. Might I do something for you?
I am looking to find Vinbar, the High King of Tirfredi, and I was told that he was born in this... He disappeared after visiting the heart of the island, but I was hoping someone here might know where he's...
You should speak with Sarah. She...
Where might I find her?
I do not know. She left the village and I have not seen her. Anything else?
Goodbye.
What?
Bert, is there something or...
Would you know where I could find...
She left to follow Vimbar. She wanted the mountain...
What do you mean?
I don't know if Renaigse could... Our High King is on Olmenawi, and the Donega, his bond with the mountain is very strong. Even strong...
He is becoming a Nadaig. It is the fate of the wisest among us.
Sarah knew that the mountain would take him back, and she wanted the mountain to take... She went to attempt to bond herself to it. She sought the cavern. We haven't seen her since. Anything else?
I'm looking for someone here.
If anyone knows anything...
Thank you for...
Wa'aulamsek. Is there...
Where is this cavern of...
I don't know. Any...
Thank you.
Wa'aulamsek.
Might
I heard talk about a cavern...
It is a place where the Donny gather within the earth. They hear the voices. There are some on Tirfradi. The closest to our village is found to them, but the entrance is sealed, hidden. It is anything else?
Goodbye.
Wa'aulamsek.
in our hands. It is time to tell us all you know. The sooner you speak, the sooner this will be over with.
We're not alone. We'd better be discreet if we want to keep the element of surprise.
She's been enduring this punishment for hours, blow upon blow through gritted teeth.
Truly savage beast we have here. Do we even know if it speaks our language?
Leave us.
You will eventually tell us how you found your way into that grotto.
Your defiance is only prolonging the inevitable.
You remind me of that rat my master was studying. The creature used all of its fire in an effort to escape. Scratching, twisting, refusing to understand that the cage holding it was its only remaining world. It had everything it could ever need, but it wouldn't stop looking for a way out. Even though its fate was now sealed to serve science. Its animal instinct drove it to flee. It had strangled itself between the bars of its own cage in a final futile attempt to escape. It was an enormous beast and very clever. If it had simply relented, it could have lived peacefully for many years. Instead of that, these monsters are torturing her. Come, we must set her free.
How are you feeling?
Better now. Those Renai... But who are you?
We were told at Wenshavar that you...
I wish I knew where he was. I waited a long time and then I came here.
Do you believe this is where he's...
No. But he came here often before he disappeared. You saved me.
Let's try to escape without bloodshed. We must get you to a safe place.
Close to his
Here is the entrance to the cavern. I hope that Vinbar has left a clue to where he went.
Is it your wish to join?
He is my Manundanem. That means the one who shares my mind in your language. We must be
I understand. But why protect the entrance to the cavern at the risk of your own life?
The caverns of knowledge are truly sacred places. Only the Doneigada have the right to...
But you're not a Doneigad.
I am not. But I must enter in spite of everything. And since you have helped me, you may enter as well. Even if I am not sure I can trust you. Because you avoided fighting these people. Remind yourself that this honor is immense and show respect. I implore you.
Put your fears to rest. We have not come to defile. How do we enter?
Allow me. I have seen Vinbar make these moves.
The paint of this fresco is still fresh. It's of a crowned man. Vinbar, no doubt. It looks as if he's walking through the skies towards the... A face has been painted on the vault.
The spirit of the mountain. My heart did not betray me. Vinbar has readied himself to join Enon Milfrichtim.
Was that why you came in here? To confirm that supposition?
To understand, yes. As the years passed, my Minundanem grew more and more distant to me. I thought at first it was due to his status and the invasion of the Renaik. But now I see that he was hearing the call of Enon Milfrichtim. He had no choice but to answer it. Oh, Vinbar.
These paintings are old. This looks like it represents a man who transforms himself into some kind of enormous bird.
He is a Doneigad, becoming a Nadaig Meneman. Vinbar was also bound to the mountain.
If I understand correctly, the Doneigada metamorph differently according to the place they are bound.
Yes. The Sinolminawi bind them to a specific place, and then... But how could a guardian of the plains resemble a guardian of the mountains?
Do you believe that Vinbar is readying himself to undergo this transformation? I thought it was a very slow process.
For some, it takes years. For others, it might take place the very moment where the Doneigad surrenders to Enol Milfrich. I hope only to have the time to be...
Given how well hidden this seed was, it must open an important passage. All we have to do is find out which. This mural is also ancient. It seems this door appears to be in front of a circle of stone.
The Doneigada seal certain sacred places with the root.
Yes, I've run into similar barriers. It's all a matter of finding the right seed. But here, there are two that seem to be different. For one, the flower motifs seem to indicate which plant is required.
This is possible. The caverns of knowledge are used to initiate and transmit the knowledge of the Doneigad. This painting must teach the younger how to reach the sacred place. where they will bind themselves.
In that case, shouldn't there be an illustration of the second plot?
The initiates also learn by listening to their master.
On this one, we see a sacred site with raised stones. And behind the face of the volcano, we also see the path that leads there. Like some sort of schematic.
This must certainly be the path the young apprentices must... And the Donegada that are prepared to surrender them...
Do you recognize the place where the entrance can be found?
I think so. It looks like the grotto that lies to the northwest of our village.
With all that we've learned from studying these paintings, we should be able to find Vin. I just hope there's still enough of him left to answer him. And that Constantine is with him. And that he is still alive.
Who is Constantine? I thought you were looking for Vinbar.
I seek them both. I had hoped that Vinbar would help me enter the sanctuary of Dorhad, but I learned from the Tierna Hach Kadactus that he took my cousin.
The Tierna told you this? And so you seek to avenge...
No. Only to save my cousin and try to understand.
None of what you say makes sense. Why would Vinbar take your cousin? I don't understand. My head spins. I need to breathe fresh air. I shall await you outside.
Please, go ahead. We will join you soon.
I have a feeling we shouldn't have let this woman leave on her own.
Sarah is upset, and I don't think that she trusts us. We should hurry and catch up to her.
I shouldn't have told her about Constantine. She must have thought we wanted to kill her husband. This door is locked. Sarah has put us in a very tricky situation.
She did not want us to find Vinbar. Come, these caves often have several exits.
These traps weren't here when we went through with Sarah earlier.
She must have set them to make sure that we wouldn't be able to follow her.
Let's hurry and find this passage to the northern mountain before she decides to come and fight us directly.
About to get dicey!
running out of energy. Drink a potion.
This is the place which was depicted on the mural in the Cave of Knowledge. Vimbar must have hidden the